Persons charged with the crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On the evening of December 29, 2024, police in Loveland, Colorado get an urgent call from a woman reporting a crime that took place in her own house.
Okay, what happened?
My daughter's boyfriend's been living with us, and we have this kitten, and I thought he had some injuries that couldn't explain, and so I got a camera, and I put the camera up, and I have video. I have video of him beating the crap out of this kitten.
Damn, he doing animal abuse? That's crazy.
The caller, whose name is Cynthia, is put through to the officer who will be handling the case.
First things first, where's the cat?
He's hiding under my bed. I can't get him out from under the bed.
Okay. How injured is it? Does it need to go to the animal hospital? Probably should.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell. I've only had the camera for 2 days. I thought there was something going on. The cat had injuries that I couldn't explain. Like, we got the cat in September. He's just a baby. And there were little things like marks on him, or, when his ear was bleeding.
This nigga beating the cat, bro. This is crazy.
Just little things, and I kept saying, Abby,
we don't condone animal abuse over here
why
neither.
It only happens when Colin's here with him alone. I mean, we leave, like, what the hell is going on?
But while Cynthia had her suspicions about Colin, she wasn't prepared for the raw viciousness she saw in the video.
That nigga look crazy.
Like, sitting on top of him, he was like punching on him, but no pillow, and then he had him hidden to the ground and kept flicking him in the face repeatedly.
Colin begins by placing the tiny kitten underneath his foot, occasionally appearing to press down harder on the animal. He then bends down, and just as Cynthia mentioned, flicks the cat multiple times with his middle finger. Seconds later, his hands disappear from view. The camera doesn't capture exactly what he's doing, but it's enough to elicit several sharp cries from the kitten. Colin finishes this round of cruelty by delivering what appears to be several short punches to the kitten's face. It's only the first of several stomach-turning videos.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like cats neither. I'm a dog type of person. But like, damn, I ain't gonna, just because I don't like the cat, I ain't gonna beat the hell out of it, abuse it, bro. Like, what type of weird shit are you on, bro?
But it's already enough to show Officer Brown that they need to take immediate action.
On me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just go ahead and turn around.
Go ahead and turn around.
On me.
I ain't together, as if you're praying. Interlace your fingers.
The police take call.
I ain't gonna lie, cause this is serial killer in the making. Animal abuse, abusing animals and stuff like that is the #1 sign of serial killer in the making. I'm just putting it out there. We gonna see though. I don't know for sure, but I bet you that's what it is. That's what he,
Haul him into custody without incident and drive him to the station, where he answers a series of standard questions. Before long, Officer Brown comes out to greet the suspect, but Colin lets him know that the usual tactics won't be necessary.
You want a cup of water or anything?
Usual tactics?
No, you all right?
That rapport building thing, all three of you guys tried it.
Well, I'm just going to treat you like a human.
No,
he is a human. What the hell? I'm treating like he's a human.
Treat you any different, do I?
No, I understand that, but I'm ready to do like full confession type. You guys don't need to go.
Yeah, because we want to know why you beating this cat.
Talk about. Yeah.
Abusing the kitty
Colin
cat.
is led into the interview room, and Officer Brown dispenses with the pleasantries.
I watched the video. In 24 years in law enforcement, I don't think I've ever seen anything so disturbing. And I've seen a lot of crap.
Me, he been there 24 years. I know he's seen some crazy stuff.
Is there any way I could speak with you about this one-on-one?
Yeah, for sure.
One of the officers leaves the room, giving Colin a chance to explain how he's been bullied by Dexter, the 5-pound kitten.
Yeah, so, I guess started a while ago. We got a new cat and it doesn't like men, and it would scratch me.
I ain't gonna lie, like that is somewhat facts. Like, it is animals that that don't like certain genders. I know, so he is speaking facts about that, but he bullshitting for real. That ain't the reason why he's beating that cat.
I was trying to do my best and just work around that and that sort of stuff. And one day I had taking him downstairs, and I was trying to get him to stay down there so that I could go up and deal with the dogs. I put him down on the bed, and then I started to go walk out, and he tried to run past me. So I reacted just quickly, and I picked him up harder than I had meant to, and I damaged his ear. And then they had told me that I wasn't allowed to be around the cat after that, which obviously I felt bad about and did not make me feel good. And I didn't mean to hurt him at that point in time. And then there were 2 or maybe 3 incidents afterwards where I scared the hell out of him just coming upstairs, and he bolted from me and hurt himself doing whatever, running through the chairs, trying to just get away from me, right? And they had come home and questioned me about it, and I told them that he bolted from me one time, and I told them that, and they still didn't believe me. I hadn't intentionally hurt the cat up until this point today.
The truth of that statement has yet to be determined, however, and it quickly becomes clear that even if this was the first incident, it's far from the first warning sign.
I didn't really feel like I had any control over very much, and so that made me want to find that in some way. And It
makes sense to me, man.
Played
Makes a lot of sense.
Like animal carcasses and stuff like that before, but I never hurt unalive.
I told you, playing with animal carcasses and abusing animals is gotta. Told you.
Thing. And I did it kind of a lot because it was just, that was when I was like kind of getting my revenge on the cat for getting me in trouble when he hurt himself trying to run away. And I understand that what I did was not morally on a positive standpoint.
But Officer Brown has seen the footage, and he knows that this is an extraordinary understatement. At one point, Colin is seen grabbing Dexter off the floor, causing the kitten to let out a high-pitched meow. He then puts the helpless kitten on the couch and appears to sit on it with his full weight, even bouncing up and down for good measure. He soon gets off the kitten and makes several violent movements that aren't fully seen by the camera before deciding to give Dexter the false hope of escape. The video ends as Colin scoops the kitten out of the frame, eliciting one more cry from the fearful animal. It was only through Cynthia's clever planning that this assault was captured on camera. Back in the interview room, Officer Brown wants to know about an episode that wasn't.
Tell me about the burns with the candle wax.
Oh, that wasn't even, no, that was one of the incidents that I was talking about.
In her call, Cynthia told Officer Brown about this troubling occasion.
I have a scenty pot that melts wax for scent.
Yeah.
And when I was gone, supposedly, which I didn't understand, supposedly the cat pulled it off of the dresser and poured it all over himself, so he had burns on his face and the back of his neck. And that night, he actually got out. Like,
I don't know, bro.
We lost him for 24 hours in the neighborhood, and the neighbor found him.
That was one of the times that I had scared him, and then that had all happened. I didn't do this on purpose or anything, but that day I didn't even know about anything going on until they had shown him to me. So I didn't know anything about that. Like, that was another thing that I was getting revenge for.
What I saw in that video today was somebody that's done this before.
I haven't done this to a live animal. I've had my thoughts and wants and desires, and I've played with animal corpses.
I told you. He.
And you're using the term revenge.
You feel me? Revenge.
It's the 7-month-old
kitten.
And is that truly what you think, that this cat, this probably instinctual defensive things is doing on purpose to somehow screw with you because you're a male?
I don't believe that.
You feel me?
Than that. It is just a way to get out my frustrations. I'm not trying to justify my actions in any ways. I'm trying to explain to you my point of view.
I'm and it's registering.
Perhaps inevitably, the conversation turns to Colin's mental health, and he reveals that he's
wrong
harboring dark fantasies.
And I know this is, whatever everyone sort of says this sort of stuff, but I've had, everyone in my situation, dealing with this specific thing is I'm having thoughts of hurting other people.
I told you. That's how it started. Look at what it said. And I kind of using this as an outlet. I told you, bro. What my uncle be saying, I know this shit. Like, cause bro, like it's all the signs pointing to it. Like I said, they started with abusing animals, then they started playing with, they eventually probably try to kill it or do kill it and play with the corpse. Like, I try to tell you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
They're using that as an outlet.
You having some homicidal thoughts?
A little bit.
The subject also came up with Cynthia when she told Officer Brown about confronting Colin that afternoon.
And I was like, why would you do it? I told you not to touch my cat. Why would you touch him? And he just screamed at me because I want to hurt people and I can't hurt people.
The other night, been out driving and thought about just taking everyone out with me, just swerving across the road.
For real, bro.
Cut off by a guy in the truck.
Cause he got cut off.
I'm supposed to be taking some Lexapro.
Okay.
But
What's your diagnosis, man?
Crazy.
I'm not sure what the most recent.
It's
one
crazy.
is.
That's what
kind
it
of been
is.
fluctuating just because it seems like there's just a decent bit wrong with him.
Colin admits to the officer that he recently stopped taking his medication without his doctor's approval.
He ain't taking his
Interview
medicine,
soon
bro, so
concludes,
that's why he having
giving
his
Officer Brown a
episodes.
chance to update Cynthia and her daughter Abby on what's happening.
Where's Dexter?
Hiding in my room.
Been doing this job a long time. That was the most disgusting video I've ever seen.
Well, me is the most
How's the
disgusting
cat?
video.
His stomach's really extended. He had some boop on his tail.
It looks like he has.
And I think there's something wrong with his mouth. He
Okay.
wouldn't eat. Like he was gonna try.
Are you gonna take him to
tomorrow.
the vet?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna talk to the guy that
He's just
saw him.
he's so tired.
Yeah,
He ain't tired.
got
So-
in the bed. He finally
Yeah,
came
he tired of getting his ass whooped for no reason. That's what he tired of.
out. He
yeah.
got in the dog bed and he
The
won't
hell?
get up.
As the conversation continues, Abby finds herself overcome with emotion.
Do you want to give us a minute?
Abby, you need to break
Yeah,
up with
he's
that man.
Yeah.
downstairs or
Yeah, just give me.
Get his ass out the house.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I gotta
Mama,
say
you
some
need to
things.
kick
I know
his
you
ass
haven't seen
out.
it. I don't want you to see it. And
Cynthia, of course, has not only seen the videos, but has had her suspicions about previous incidents as well.
He tried to tell me that Dexter was in the cat box and he came up the stairs and he freaked out and tried to run out and flung poop on Colin's leg.
yeah.
But when I came home, he had it smeared up his tail.
Ugh.
It was down his
He was-
leg.
Yeah.
It was on his chest. And I was
Yeah.
like, well, and
He
that's
was
when I
playing
told
with,
him.
he was playing in the
I was
cat
like,
boo boo
if you
smearing
touch
it
this
on
cat
him.
again, I will
Ugh.
personally evict you. I was like,
Yeah.
do not ever touch my cat again.
But I think, as well as you know, like those are all telltale signs of worse things to come.
I'm trying to tell you, serial
That's
killer.
scary.
Officer Brown explains
feel
that
me?
while Colin is already facing a Class 6 felony charge, there's still potential for things to get worse.
Yeah, if that cat dies, it's going to change things a little bit. So
Damn.
it gets pretty. I mean, it's serious now. It's felony. But
Damn, I ain't know they get. This ain't funny, but I know that if it's something you go pop somebody, or you get charged for your homie for dying if y'all go try to slide on somebody and he get killed, and he what I'm trying to say is I didn't know they can charge you for the same thing they do for people if somebody died in the process of y'all doing a crime. I didn't know they can do that for animals as well. That's what I'm trying to say.
the degree of seriousness will change if that cat dies.
That night, Cynthia and Abby take Dexter to the vet, who tells them that the fluid in the kitten's abdomen is consistent with internal injuries like a
Damn.
punctured organ.
Oh.
Finally, after deliberating her options, Cynthia says she had to make the horrible decision to have the kitten put down.
So he had to put the
I
cat
did
in.
want to say that I did feel bad after I did it, and you can see in the video, like I did call.
Look at his face. What do you feel? Look at his face. He
a little bit while it was up there because I did feel bad, and
look at his
after
face, bro.
when the video ends, I'm sure after I bring him downstairs, I did put him down and I got him I was petting him and I got him to purr again.
You probably
and I fed
did.
him
You
and
felt like a
everything,
doofus.
so I don't know if you guys wanted to have that on there or not.
It's true that one of the short motion-activated videos does not at least show Colin actively trying to hurt the cat, but it's not clear whether that short clip will be enough to mitigate the others. The Loveland Police Department announced 2 days later that the charge against Colin would be enhanced to a Class 4 felony in light of the kitten's serious bodily injury and subsequent euthanasia. The same day, a necropsy was performed on the
Damn, a
kitten,
necropsy.
leading to the unexpected finding that Dexter likely had a severe systemic disease known as feline infectious peritonitis that
Okay.
was completely unrelated
Yeah,
to
they ain't
his
got nothing to
physical
do with it. Yeah,
abuse.
the physical-
How
yeah.
that finding will affect the case remains
Nothing.
to be seen. 18-year-old Colin Lovely was released from the Larimer County Jail after posting a $100 bond, and his...
Then y'all let him out of jail. See, this is the thing, bro. Y'all let him out of jail. Like, so if he, now, like I said, he said he had thoughts, about homicidal thoughts. And he said one night he thought about taking everybody out with him while they was in the car. Yeah, let him out. So if he do go do this, if I know he got supposed to, if he do go do this, eventually upgrade to humans, what y'all gonna say then? Yeah, it's nothing y'all can say. Oh, he the problem? Yeah, he's the problem. Yeah, why y'all letting him out? Niggas sitting in jail for weed for longer than he had been. He was in there for $100 bond. Niggas got put in there for less than that and been there for a minute. Like, come on, bro. We got to do better, bro, with the system, bro. Like,
his next scheduled court appearance is set for late February 2000.
Set for late February 2025. All right, when he turned into Jeffrey Dahmer on y'all, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to see it across the news. Y'all had a chance to lock his ass up and get him some help. Then y'all gonna let him release him. But y'all hit this like and subscribe button for me, man. Thanks.